Welcome back, children. This is Ansu here. This time we'll be seeing the first part of Chapter 7 Animation in MS PowerPoint. Today we'll be basically discussing two things. They are adding animation and setting the time of an animation. Adding animation. Animations are special effects that can be added to text or objects on a slide. They are special types of effects that you can add to the given text or objects on a slide that you are working on. Animation is used when the presenter wants his audience to focus on important points. This is basically used when he wants your attention more and he wants you to focus more on what is being done on the slides. Animation can provide both sound and visual effects. It can provide both sound effect as well as visual. That is what you can see, visual effects. It also helps to control the flow of information and gain audience interest. It helps you to go with the flow of the things that is being said and also get the audience interest also on the PowerPoint. Animation can be added to do any one of the following. The things that are listed below are very important. These things can be done while creating an animation in PowerPoint. Entrance. Select an effect for how the object or text enters the slideshow. Entrance indicates how you want your object or text to enter into the slideshow in a beautiful way. Emphasis. Select an effect for how the object or text looks on the slide after entrance. It shows how the object or the text will look like on the slide after it has entered into the slide. Exit. Select an effect for how the object or text leaves the slideshow. If you want it one by one, the first one will come, you can read it and then you can just exit it. The exit plan is just to take it off from the slide or how the object and text leaves the slide. Motion path. Select an effect to make the object or text move in a specific pattern. It is not pattern, it is a pattern. This helps the object to move in a specific pattern. Now let's see what are the different steps to add an animation. There are different steps involved in it. The first one is you have to select the required text or object. You need to select the object that you want to animate. Then the next step is on the animations tab from the animation group. This is the animation tab. Can you look at my cursor? This is your animation tab. Look at the heading here. This is the animation heading. In that you need to look for the animations group. This is the animations group. And then from that, can you see the small arrow here? This is the more arrow. It is shown in a bigger highlight here. Can you see this? This is the more option. A drop down list will come. Select the required animation from the 4 sections. You have to select the animation from the 4 sections that are given for you. The animation effect can be seen on the selected object. At that time, you can see the effect on the selected object. Now, please remember, in the older versions, instead of the animations group, there was an option called animate. You needed to click on the animate list in order to get the required effect. And this is the picture of the more drop down list. This is what comes when you use the more drop down list. This to set the timing of an animation. Select the required object or text. The first thing is you have to select the required object or text. Select the animation for the object or text. Next step is you need to select a suitable animation for your object or text. Then on the animations tab from the timing group, click the drop down arrow next to the start. You have to go to the animations tab. From the timing group, you have to click the drop down arrow next to start. The drop down list appears. Can you see the start option here? Yeah, you have to click on the drop down arrow here. So you get something like this. Then after that, you need to select any one of the 3 options displayed. You have to select from this on click. Animation starts on single left click of the mouse. When you click the mouse once with your left finger, the animation starts automatically. with previous. In case of multiple objects with animation, the current animation and the previous animations will start simultaneously. If you want the previous animation also to appear along with the current one, then this is the option that you have to try. That is with previous. In case of multiple objects with animation, the current animation will start immediately after the previous animation ends. If you want the current animation to take place after finishing the previous one, then you have to use the after previous option. If you want to just display the animation, you just have to go for the on click option. If you want to see it along with the previous one, you have to go for the with previous. And if you want it after the previous one, then you have to go for the after previous option. From the timing group, click the up and down arrows in the duration spin box to set for how long the animation should last. After that, you have to go to the timing group. This is a spin box. By default, a timing will be given for you. But if you want the animation to last a little more longer, then you have to adjust the duration in the spin box. From the timing group, click the up and down arrow keys in the delay spin box to set a time difference between the start action and the animation actually playing. If you want the action as soon as you click, you don't need to apply anything in the delay column. But if you want the animation to take place after 2 seconds of your click, then you have to adjust the delay settings in the delay timing box. You have to increase the value to 2 seconds so that there will be a time gap between your click and the animation. MS PowerPoint 2007 tips. This is the older version again. To set timing for an animation in MS PowerPoint 2007, select the text or object to which you want to apply the animation. First thing is you have to select the text or object and then click the Animations tab. From the Animations group, click Custom Animation. In 2007, it is slightly differing from the currently one we are using. So you have to look for the Custom Animation option. The Custom Animation pane appears. From the list of animations, click the required animation and click Timing. From the list of animations that you get, click the required animation and click the timing that you want to run the animation. With this, we come to the end of today's presentation. Thank you.